This is Batley. This is West Yorkshire. I'm Dylan Chase.
I'm Shelby Siner.
And you are watching the Friday night pre-show.
Absolutely. I'm not your normal red-headed co-partner.
No, and I'm not your normal.
I know.
I'm not your normal co-partner, but here we are.
This is our first time in all desk together.
It is, yeah. Synergy.
Very
We can
exciting.
swap in and out. Look at this.
Absolutely. Now, we've been friends for quite a long time, Dylan.
We have.
But how weird that this has never happened up until now.
I don't know. I'm usually backstage doing production stuff, and you're usually front of house.
Absolutely. I mean, we're starting to see more and more of your face all over social media, though, aren't we?
We are. I'm on Rundown with Piper Adams. I'm on the commentary team now for Genesis Ignite. That's huge.
Very exciting.
Absolutely plug in Wednesday Genesis Ignite. That is a fantastic show.
Yeah.
If you can do, please make it down on a Wednesday night to see the show live. It's
Me and
amazing.
Brett try and talk about it more or less every week, and those matches that we saw on Pushing Limits 2 the other week were absolutely fantastic. The guys did an incredible job.
Yeah.
So, very proud of them. But go on.
Yeah, let's go. What we got tonight?
We have an awful lot. Second stage of Super Tag League matches.
That's it. Matches number twos.
Matches number 2. So there's 4 second round matches today.
There are.
That's the third round.
There is a third and final
week.
round. Yes. So then the top 2 teams of each group, in effect, with the most points, go through to a straight knockout, and then it's basically almost a semi-final and final.
At Pride and Glory.
Final is at Pride and Glory. Final is at Pride and Glory. Huge. Well, then we will. What's the word? We will have our inaugural first ever UKW Super Tag League winners. So we're going to class that team as the best tag team.
Now you can probably clear this up for me and Brett because there's been some confusion. What do they win?
They win the title of the first ever Super Tag League winners. I guess going forward for next year's next year's event, they will get a trophy.
Fantastic.
So if the team that win it this year win it again, they will get a trophy. Yeah, which will be huge.
That is great. And this week we did see the leaderboard went up as of last week's results, which we're kind of on a tie at the minute, aren't we? Because there's a couple of teams with 3 points because they won their own matches last week.
Absolutely, it's close.
Very close.
Yeah, it's like in any horse race, isn't it? Anyone could win it at the moment. There's no front runners. There's no one leading. Your obvious teams like NRG, I would say, should progress. The Persian Empire should progress. The Yorkshire Tears should progress. Dogs of War should progress. But it's one of them where any team, can do it. So if we look at, oh my God, we've done it as one whole group. But if we just go sort of from the top down, haven't we? We've got the Collective are currently on 3 points, along with Jonathan Cedric and Mustafa Khan on 3 points. Yep. We've got NRG.
We're looking because our notes are down here.
Yeah, our notes are in front of us, so make sure we got it. So we'll look up in a minute. NRG on 1 point. We've got Jonathan Cedric. Oh, sorry, Joe, not John. Wrong Cedric.
Cedric.
Yeah, Joe Cedric and Johan Hunt. That's the Persian Empire on 1 point. Yeah. We've got.
Shiki Castle is making up that team, isn't it? Making up that half.
They are, so they're another team, from the Persian Empire. So that's 0 points for Shiki Castle, 0 points for the Brotherhood, and we're missing team the Yorkshire Tears, 0 points. Ooh. But a win tonight would see the groups.
It would change it.
The whole, because there's 2 brackets, 2 groups in effect. So
with the point system, it does make it really interesting because it could change. Like a match could change it for anybody.
Yeah, so just to clear up any confusion, it's 3 points a win.
Yeah.
1 point a draw, and if you lose, it's a bupkiss. It's a nil point.
And the only way to lose, right, is a 15-minute time limit.
Well, the only way to
double disqualification.
Yeah, a pinfall, a submission. A draw is if you go the 15 minutes and do not score.
There you go. Do not get an end.
Yeah, do not get an end. Then it is game over. It is game over. It's a point apiece, that one, which potentially could happen because we've got some really strong teams.
Some really, really strong teams. And so our first match that I'm going to talk about tonight is our UK Wrestling Tag Team Champions NRG versus the full as in Cape and Carlisle is here.
Yes.
The Collective. So
the Collective. Wow. Sort of
very interesting.
UKW's past versus UKW's future.
Yeah. And the Collective has taken many a form.
They have.
But we've not really seen Carlisle and JPR kind of work together a lot as a tag team, so it'll be interesting to see. I mean, the last time they worked together, JPR did over Henry Winter, didn't he?
Yes, he did, and that was
I was trying not to think of a swear word. Why my brain took so long.
That was at WrestleBration 13, I want to say.
12.
12? You sure?
Which have we just had? 13?
13, it was 13.
13?
Because it's 14 this year, and it's 15 next year.
It's crazy.
Which is going to be monumental, spoiler.
15's going to be monumental.
Yeah, monumental. I can't say any more than that.
Exciting.
I just want to go back to Collective to watch this knowledge. So,
go on.
It's 2022 started with Cayman Carlisle and JPR as a tag team, as the Collective. That's how the year of 2022 started. Didn't end that way for them, but here we are again. Is history repeating itself? They're a tag team right now. Will there be a tag team come the end of this year?
You'll have to wait and see. I don't know. They're two very explosive personalities, aren't
they? They are. Two huge, combustible.
Yeah, whether they can stay together, continue working as a tag team is questionable, but also exciting to kind of watch that unfold.
Absolutely.
NRG did really well. They scored 3 points. No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
They scored 0 points.
They scored.
That was the big moment of last week when NRG versus Joey and Yui.
They got a point apiece, didn't they? They drew.
They drew.
Yeah, so there's no point. Oh my God, look at us. Look at us now.
Our knowledge.
Yeah, 1 point, of course. I wish we could edit that out, but we can't. They actually got 1 point apiece. Yeah, this is amazing.
So they drew with 15 minutes. They went all the way to the end.
They did.
Very, very nearly missing out on a pinfall, which would have been 3
huge.
Points, which is a big deal.
Would have, but it's one of them where I see this on Rundown every week.
Yeah.
For the last 6 to 8 months, it's easy to say the UKW tag team division here has absolutely exploded. We have got tag teams galore, and I'm going to say this now, and I say it every week on Rundown, which has its exclusive home, which is on the UK TV channel.
TV channel, which launched this week.
It did.
Last Friday.
Yeah, Streamium. So if you go and subscribe to it for free, basically, you can watch UKW 24/7 round the clock.
24/7.
It has proper listings and times. So your Rundown last night was at 10
p.m.
p.m.
Your own TV show?
We've got our own slot. Yeah, it changes.
Exciting.
It's variable every day, but it's variable. Spoiler for episode 4, we have an interview from Shake and from Chris Castle.
I did see the stills on the social media this
week.
Unbelievable.
There we go. Magic was made. Going back to the Super Tag League, because that's what we're here to talk about tonight. We've got absolute huge matches all over the place. One I want to talk about is currently on 3 points, currently on no points, is John Cedric Mustafa Khan, who are on 3 points, and the Yorkshire Tears are on 0 points, but that's not to take away from the Yorkshire Tears, because a win for them tonight would put them on 3 points, equal with Jonathan and Mustafa in that group, with the Brotherhood and the Dogs of War, who are also in that group.
That is correct. I'm just looking. We've got a very long script tonight.
We have. We've got lots of notes tonight. Lots to talk about. Action-packed tonight. Action-packed. It's fair to say.
No, I do love the Yorkshire Tears.
Absolutely.
I'm an absolutely impartial commentator, but I do love the Yorkshire Tears, and
NRG.
I do love NRG. So
very impartial.
I've got 2 out of 8. I loved the Brotherhood.
I loved
until they became one with Damien Black.
And became the firing squad.
They had a corker of a match last week, though, didn't they? They main evented with Jonathan Cedric.
It was a lot, very heavy brawling, a lot of moves on the outside, and it was a loss for the Brotherhood, but
it was fantastic, though.
Thank you.
It was great to watch.
Really great.
And I think, there'll be so much history made in this next couple of weeks with these many tag team matches. But it'll be really interesting to see our tag division grow. I think an experience like this, where there's so many tag matches one after another, is a great way for these guys to kind of learn from each other.
To showcase what we've got, because we've not just got fantastic single wrestlers. We've not just got fantastic, I don't use the word veterans, but like people,
oldies.
Yeah, oldies. People that oldies. Yeah, experience is what I want to say. Experienced people. But we've got new and young talent. I mean, for me, the last year that I've been a part of UKW 2022 was for me one moment defined when NRG got those tag belts.
Yeah.
Like that was history
That was
making.
my moment of the
year. That was absolutely. And if we had the award show last year, that would have definitely won moment of the year 2022.
Yeah.
Plug that as well. Look at that.
Now, speaking of new and upcoming people, second time in a row on Friday Night Showdown, Evan Knight is wrestling not JPR, J.Will Lewis today.
We call him Mr. Wednesday Night.
I think he's becoming Mr. Friday Night. Are you sure you're keeping him on a Wednesday?
Mr. Knight.
Oh, there you go.
Mr. Knight.
Mr.
Night, any night,
Making an impression.
He is. He's Piper Adams. She's somewhere here in the building tonight. Sure, we can see her.
Having some fudge.
She's having some fudge. Yeah, having some fudge. Working hard as always. Her favourite wrestler is Evan Knight. Even though he's a bad guy, she calls him the Rising Star.
There we go.
The Rising Star, and he is fantastic. I think he's one of the products of UKW, and he's one of the reasons why we have Wednesday Genesis Ignite because we have top tier young people coming through the ranks.
It's absolutely, like, I've been around UKW for a very long time. I don't try and hide
Too
that.
long.
Too long. I'm not gonna lie, too long.
Too long.
So it's really interesting. I mean, me and Cayman Carlisle started out at around a similar time. I think Cayman was really young when he started.
It's got to be in the early 2000s then, I want to say.
Cayman's been around nearly 9 years now. So yeah, he. I saw a picture on my throwbacks on my social media. From Cayman in a pair. There are some very cute pictures. I might share them on
baby faced.
Yeah, very young, very baby faced.
Lots of noise here in the arena.
Lots of excited children.
That's it, excited, just as excited as we are.
Absolutely. Main eventing tonight. Let's talk about it.
Main eventing, go on.
Double Persian Empire.
More Persian Empire.
Double Persian Empire.
Persian Empire.
Persian Empire and Shiki Castle, which are also Persian Empire. However,
hello. Is it Persian Empire versus Persian Empire Light? Is that what we're calling it?
Oh, Persian Empire Light.
Or Diet Persian Empire? What are we calling
Persian
them?
Empire Zero.
Persian Empire Zero.
Wow. I mean,
all the Persian Empire, but without the thrills.
There we go.
Terrible.
It will be really interesting to see that though, because we've seen Joe Cedric seems to be thoroughly enjoying the introduction of Shiki 2 into the Persian Empire.
I think,
Johan Hunt, however,
does not.
Despises it as well as Chris Castle. So it's kind of interesting
Demographs.
to see how that'll play out this evening, because I imagine there'll be some twists. I imagine there'll be some unfriendly fire.
Oh, there will. We do this on Rundown. We can do this here tonight. This is a Rundown thing. Now, without looking at the scripts, if you had to pick your winner, so your team out of Persian Empire, Joe and Johan versus Chris and Shiki, who are you going for? You don't have to say why, just who are you going for? If you were going to go into the bookmakers today, you're going to put some money on that bet.
Joe and Johan.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Just because they're way more established.
And way more experienced.
They've been wrestling together for a very, very long time now.
Yeah, and they know each other so well. They're probably 16-time tag champs at the moment, I think.
Well, they've definitely had a fair couple, haven't they? So.
There were strips, they lost it, they won it. It's a bit like Henry VIII, isn't it?
Divorce parties.
It's right, isn't it? Lost, won it. Stripped it, won it, stripped, won. Oh my God.
Writing a musical about them. There you go. Oh dear.
The fun never stops.
Never ever. I mean, 24 hours on a television channel.
Oh my God.
It never ever stops.
Well over 135 hours. We keep saying that, but I think we've done about
How many days would that be? Like 5? No.
Yeah, well, no. 24, 48, here we go, look, doing maths.
Quick
rounds. What I'm trying to say is, we keep saying like 125 hours, but that was like 5-6 shows ago now, so we probably got...
Yeah, and I mean, that was just what was available on the network. We haven't managed to get back through the full back catalogue. 2008? There's a match that I did in, I think... maybe 2017.
Wow.
That I've not seen on the network yet, and I'm desperate to see it. So I'm really excited for the team to kind of get through all the back catalogue.
Get it all brought forward and updated.
I am very, very excited about it.
I mean, our team have worked very hard to get the UKW TV channel up and running, and with the amount of content that's on there, and you know, we film weekly. We do Showdown, we do Ignite, we do Rundown. There's more content coming out. I can't obviously too much, excuse me, but it's one of them where it keeps coming out. 10 a penny. 10 a penny. Look at us plugging everything tonight.
I mean, we're doing it. I think we do need to.
Are we the best tag team in UKW?
Super Tag League.
Super Tag League. Here we go.
I think we potentially need to talk about Mr. Big Duncan.
Okay.
What's going on?
I don't know.
What is going on?
Well, Tommy Dillon's had a change of, not heart, but like change of attitude since.
So Tommy Dillon is. So he kind of did him over, didn't he, with Rex? But then I don't know. I was kind of expecting that because him and Rex were a tag team. Like you kind of had to think maybe that could happen. But then when Big Duncan left all his stuff in the middle of the ring and kind of said bye to Brett and that he was done, it was
hard to say where we're going.
It was really hard to say. And like last week when he came out and stopped J-Ro from attacking Tommy Dillon, it was like, what is...
I don't know what's going on.
What do you want, Duncan? We're really unsure as to kind of the change in attitude.
Is he here tonight? Have you seen him?
I've seen him in the building, but I've not seen him downstairs. I've not seen him kind of...
Okay. Yeah, where he should be in the locker room.
Yeah, I don't think he's wrestling. I don't think he's brought his stuff with him.
Wow.
It'll be... It's really heartbreaking when you see someone kind of deteriorate like that.
Yeah.
Like, almost instantly as well.
Last week...
It's really interesting.
I tried to interview with J-Ro and Duncan last week, and it ended in a position where it was very much... Duncan just walked off like he had nothing more to say, or just, I don't know. It's a hard one, isn't it? It's like you said, it's hard seeing someone not fall, because they haven't fallen, but just not be okay.
Yeah, no. You're a very, very busy boy with backstage interviewing, aren't you?
I am interviewing.
More and more of you.
I know. Times. Friday night Dylan down, we should start calling it. Oh, great with the jokes. And we haven't spoken about all the matches yet, have we?
No.
We've got loads more to talk.
So Dogs of War versus the Brotherhood is our show opener.
Yes, our opener. So, Dogs of War, who are on
how many
3 points? Look at that, 3 points. Yeah, thinking back to last week, and Dogs of War, and the Brotherhood, who are on 0 points. That is correct, yeah. Fact check me.
That is correct.
Look at that teamwork. I think it's a really interesting match. You've got two different styles, and what I mean by that is you've got the Brotherhood who can both Uther and Damon. Damon. Getting your names wrong. Yeah.
They're very easily confused, especially now they started working together.
Damon, Damien and Uther. It is.
That's my child screaming and shouting. I apologise.
Wanting attention. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. It's one of them where, for me, contrasting styles. Not only talking about the two teams, but I'll do all four separately. I'm just sticking it on the camera, annoying myself, but there we are. It's one of them where, Damon is the speed and Uther can be the more controlled one, but then it's the same on the other side, that Cliff can take it up a gear, but Jacob can bring it down very quickly, hard.
Absolutely. I think when we've got quite a few teams that are a similar kind of strategy at the minute, where they have one really quick guy and then one brawler, which I think you would definitely find is kind of a common thread, which makes it even more interesting that these two teams are going to be very evenly matched.
Well, are we going to have a brawl tonight? Just thinking about that, because I'm just thinking about the last two matches with the Brotherhood. They've just ended up in the brawl at the pay-per-view, the brawl on Showdown last week. They just seem to not be able to want to actually wrestle. They just want to scrap round the ring.
Right, it'll be interesting to see if they can actually make a bell.
Actually make it to the bell.
Get a finish on a match
actually make it to the bell without misbehaving. Well, probably not. Who else we done? Done that one.
Evan Knight and J-Ro Lewis.
We've talked about, talked about.
That's it.
It is. We can do all sorts of...
We have so much time. Do you want to do a tap dance?
Well, I'm not very good at dancing yet. No, let's not do a tap dance. We can talk about Friday Night Showdown.
We can talk about Friday Night Showdown.
We can talk about UK wrestling.
Let's reminisce. How did you fall upon UK wrestling, Dylan Chase?
I have known of UK wrestling for a very long time.
Yes.
Very long time. I used to wrestle for another company, which I probably can't say. But
Another company,
but stopped, and then I went away for a very long time, and then I came back last year and knew of it, came through the door, and here I am, 9 months.
Nearly enough time to have a baby.
Oh my God, I'm not having no babies. Not in this life, Yeah, no, so like I said before at the start of the pre-show, I've known you for a very long time.
Yeah, we've been friends for a very long time.
Yeah.
We trained together probably nearly. How long have you actually trained? And when did you train at that other place?
That other place. So I started. Now you're making me think, you see, because I've been with my husband 10th year. So go back 10. So my first year was my final year. So then 3 years before that. Mind blown. So call it 20. Hang on, brain.
So
2023.
I'm in my 12th
2013. Year. So 2013 was when I would have finished. Go back 3. So 13, 12, 11, about 2010, 2013, and then stopped, and then met the future husband. Didn't know I was going to meet the future husband, but stopped wrestling, and here we are.
Carried on cruising on the cruise. Well, cruising is probably
holiday. It is.
But you did cruise ships for quite a while, didn't you?
I did. I travelled. Travel rep for a very long time, for a best part of a decade. So I wasn't really in the UK.
No, I mean, you're back at UK Wrestling, so we're very, very happy about that.
Thank you, yeah.
But another little project, so we asked Dylan Chase all these questions because he's kind of the project manager of UK Wrestling. He deals with all of the big things, like Super Tag League, and also like our awards ceremony that's coming in December.
Yes.
Talk about that.
Me and myself and Piper, sort of.
I want to call her Pippa, but it's Piper, isn't it?
Yeah. I always think of, obviously, the very, very famous Scotsman from the American,
from the TV show,
we probably can't mention, but that's how I always remember it. But no, we came together back end of last year, earlier this year, at the same time as when we sort of wanted to reformat Rundown. I think Piper coined the idea of we've got to do an award show, just the simple fact of how fantastic the UK wrestling wrestlers are. Good or bad people, you know, character-wise, they're fantastic. They do it weekly, they absolutely smash it. So we put together the idea of having an awards evening, which will be filmed for the UK TV channel. So it will be edited and go out live. Not live, sorry, but edited and go out, obviously, to the people. So if you don't get tickets, because tickets are selling like hotcakes.
Yeah. Speaking of, I need to start.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you don't get tickets, because hopefully all the rest will be there. Hopefully all the production people, all the commentators, all of the announcers, everyone that's part of the show should be there.
Yeah.
And then, if there are spaces, because I think it's 200 capacity.
200.
Yeah, is the capacity allowed for the venue? I can't see where the venue is just yet. Obviously, I know all the information, but tickets are available. £5 an adult. £3 a child, he says, looking at Piper who can't hear me.
I dearly love my child, so I will not be bringing him.
No, children are welcome, but yeah, if you want a night off for children, get a babysitter, family friend, loved one.
Fantastic. Now, I have known you long enough to know that you've probably already planned an outfit.
Yes. Obviously, Piper and I are the hosts for the evening.
Yes. Are you gonna match?
We are. We're already talking sequin, because it makes sense.
Sequins.
And gold, because it's a award. So we're hopefully going to go.
You're going to look like a pair of Oscars.
That's the plan. That's the plan. I'll get my hair done. I might get all this dyed out and recoloured.
Gold?
Yeah, go gold. Go gold.
Yeah, gold. That would be fantastic.
The award show is going to be amazing. I mean, forgive me if I get this wrong on the pre-show.
That's okay.
I think the voting ballots, which will be here again in the arena, so after every show, please don't quote me on the dates just yet, 1st of July I think it opens and closes September time, so you'll have all that time, maybe October, depending on because what we need to do is we need time to obviously know who the winners are, and we're actually buying awards, so you're not just going to get a
certificate.
Yeah, a certificate, like well done, and a sticker. It's going to be a full award, so we need to, as a team, have time to know who the winners are, buy the awards, get your names engraved on it. Woo!
Make jump.
Yeah.
So what you guys need to do as the UK wrestling community is come to UK wrestling events so that you can come and vote.
Exactly. So if you want your favourite wrestler to win, come down, because every week show, Wednesdays and Fridays and pay-per-views, there'll be a ballot box here in the UKW arena. You fill it out, put it in the box. Obviously they will then be counted and sorted. But there'll be, I think, don't quote me, at last count on 12 different categories, not characters, 12 different categories.
Yeah.
There may be more, depending on
how many people come and vote.
Yes, but
we
have to come down and vote. Obviously, come down and enjoy the shows, but come and vote, because between July, September, October time, please don't quote me again.
Yeah.
Around those times, we'll have an idea of
who's winning what.
Yes.
Very, very exciting. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Dylan.
Thanks for having me. I will see you later.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to be seeing quite a lot of you later.
Absolutely. Too much, way too much.
Go and get your job done. We'll see you in about 10 minutes for Friday Night Showdown.
Thanks so much. Cheers, guys.